Hi, this is Jeremy Moskowitz, Group Policy MVP and founder of PolicyPak software. And in this video, we're going to learn how to manage Windows Live Messenger using Group Policy and PolicyPak. Let's start out like we start out our other videos by thinking like a user. So if a user is logged on to their Windows Live Messenger and they click on more options, there's a lot of stuff for them to mess up, and that means help desk calls and annoyance for you. So the first thing we want to talk about is, just for fun, personal, right? So here it says, show me as a way when I'm inactive for, and maybe there's a corporate policy you want to set here, or even if the default is fine, maybe you want to ensure the default. If they make it 59 minutes or something and click apply, well, that might go outside of your corporate standards. So I've set this to 59. We want to set that back to 5. If I click in sign in, here's another really important key setting. Of course, you want to start Messenger when I log on to my computer. That's very, very important. But if a user unchecks that checkbox and clicks OK, or in this case just apply, that is another headache for you, because you have to run out to the desktop and fix that problem, and you just don't want to be in that situation. Let's head on over to privacy. In privacy, somebody might, you might want to ensure that, well, this checkbox seems pretty important. Ask for my password when I go to Hotmail and other services that require a Windows Live ID. That sounds like a pretty important security risk if you don't check that checkbox. So let's make sure that that's checked as well. And while I'm here, these buttons that users probably won't want to ever want to click on, why don't we just reduce how much clutter they have here in case they do show up here. So we're going to use PolicyPak to reduce that as well. So let's go ahead and click OK here. We'll go ahead and close out of Windows Live Messenger on the client machine, and then we'll head on over to the machine that's running our GPMC. And as we've seen in other videos, what we're going to do is start out by finding the Program Files PolicyPak Extensions folder, and this is where you're going to copy the packs that either you create or our pre-configured packs that I've got right here, and I've already pre-downloaded from PolicyPak. So what we're going to do is take our Windows Live Messenger pack. We've got the pre-configured DLL, and we're just going to copy it in where the other DLLs live here under the PolicyPak Extensions folder, and that's it. You're ready to use PolicyPak. So what we'll do is we'll go to eSales Users. We'll create a GPO and link it to our eSales Users, and we'll call this Manage Windows Live Messenger using Group Policy and PolicyPak. All right. Of course, the name can be anything you want. So we'll dive down under User Side, PolicyPak Applications, and now we're ready to go to New Application and select Windows Live Messenger. So the first place that we said we wanted to fix was under Personal. So there it is. Yep. So what we want to do is check this checkbox here. So when we check it, when we're delivering check, we show that with an underline. And 5 minutes is great, but we're going to retype 5 in there, and that way it's going to actually deliver the setting. There we go. Right click and always reapply the setting. We'll deliver that setting. There we go. Let's see. Maybe these other checkboxes we don't want checked, so we'll leave them unchecked like that. That sounds good. And then for sign in here, actually, let's make sure. Yep. Okay. So we want to also disable. I forgot to do that. I wanted to right click over the 5 and disable the corresponding control. So we'll also disable that guy as well. So the idea here is we're delivering the checkbox and delivering 5, and we're locking both of those settings out. Excellent. So now if we go over to sign in here, start Messenger when I log on to my computer. Again, we want to deliver that checkbox, right click over it, and disable the corresponding control in the target application. Excellent. And we'll head on over to privacy. We want to ask for a password when I go to Hotmail and other websites that require a Windows Live ID, and also disable the corresponding control in the target application. Now, since we're here as well, why don't we just right-click over the More Information button, and even though we can't configure the things underneath More Information, we can, if we want to, hide the corresponding control in the target application. We can literally remove it from the UI. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll click OK, and now we've locked and loaded our directive inside the group policy object. So what we'll do next is we will go and go to a command prompt and type GP update here. Now, we could, if we wanted to, we could be getting a new laptop, we could be getting a new desktop, we could be roaming to a new desktop or laptop or terminal server or VDI machine or anything. So long story short, when group policy runs, we run as well. So I'm just accelerating the hands of time by running GP update, and now let's run Windows Live Messenger and see our results. So now if I go to more options here, let's go over to personal. There we go. Show me as away when I'm inactive for 5 minutes. It's delivered and locked down just the way we expected. Let's go over to sign in, and yep, start Messenger when I log on to my computer is in fact checked and locked down. And we go to privacy, and yep, there we go. Ask for my password when I go to Hotmail and other websites that require a live ID. Also on now and locked down. So even though the user had changed all these settings, we change them right back and we guarantee those settings on. And hey, look, we've removed that button there that the user really shouldn't have access to. And I'm just using that one as an example. You can pretty much do that anywhere here in the Windows Live Messenger pack. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed how to lock down Windows Live Messenger using Group Policy and PolicyPak. And we'll see you at the next video. If you're looking for a trial of PolicyPak, just click on the big old download button or sign up for a webinar on the right. Thanks.